is Thomas's School Foundation.
Thomas's School Foundation is an all-volunteer organisation that helps deliver 50 educational programmes to 30 community centres and schools in the 4 boroughs surrounding the Thomas's London Day Schools.
A redwood, a rattling wood, down in the valley of the... Such wonderful expressions, children.
TSF volunteers work with schools and community partners to provide wonderful extracurricular and academic support programmes to children with the fewest resources. The Foundation fills and funds the gaps identified by our community partners and local schools.
Let's meet one of our partners, Jan Hillary, head teacher of St George's School in Battersea.
The students at St George's, the pupils, they are within the 2% most deprived nationally. I know that, what I can't provide these children is a music education, an arts education, a high quality science education. That causes me to lose sleep. And only really, truly because of TSF have we in recent years been able to provide some amazing opportunities for the children. Our relationship with TSF began when the utterly delightful Yukiko Schroeder, our link person, she understands me and the way that I run this school, and I understand her, and she's helped me to understand how to approach Thomas's for the right kind of bid. So I am desperate for the children to have opportunities, for example, to go to the theatre, because I know for a fact these children would never go inside a theatre were we not able to offer that opportunity. And of course the difficulty often is not the cost of the actual activity, like going to the Science Museum. Going in is free. It's getting a coach to get us there and back that costs all the money. The other things that the children participate in that I think are simply remarkable offers from Thomas's that come from them. We have a Reader's Cup challenge, and have you seen this? Because it is truly, to me, an amazing event where children are given textbooks to read, and then they go like University Challenge, and the head of Thomas's does the asking the questions, and it's all professional and they're on a stage, and I think it's just truly amazing, and I love to see the other Battersea schools battling this out. Music, well taught, affects children in so many ways, doesn't it? For example, in the last project that me and the head of school were watching, we just looked along the line of children, and what stopped us in our tracks was the children who are usually so closed in, who we felt would never find the confidence to be able to open up their shoulders, raise their head, beaming radiant smile and shine. That's what the music project does for them. Quite remarkable.
Let's meet Katie Barry, who organises another one of the remarkable projects that TSF supports.
The aim of Doorstep Library is to instil a love of reading for pleasure among children living on disadvantaged estates within Hammersmith and Fulham. Doorstep Library works so well because it goes directly into the homes of families. So it's accessible to all families. Once we've picked an estate to work on, we will see any and every family that wants to see us on that estate. So those families that are perhaps extremely isolated, maybe because of language barriers or just parents not feeling particularly confident, those families that don't go out and access after school clubs or the local libraries, don't go out and mix with other people in their communities, the fact that our volunteers go to them. So what are we going to read? We're going on a
Bear hunt.
bear hunt, yeah. And offer the project and offer the service on a really relaxed and informal basis really means that we can attract those families that wouldn't normally participate in services like this. And it's been proven time and time again that children that read on a regular basis for pleasure read at a lot higher level than children that don't read regularly for pleasure. So that's the real difference of what we're doing. It's about making reading fun, and the fact that we're going into the homes and showing the parents how they can do this with their children makes a really big difference. So they will meet up with the rest of the team of volunteers before we go out. We have a stock of books. They'll pick their books to read with that family, pack them up into a rucksack, and then they'll go out onto the estate in their pairs with the rucksacks and a little plastic stool to sit on, which is supposed to be for the volunteers, but most of the time the children steal them. The volunteers are sat on the floor and the children are on the stools.
At bedtime, Lola says, "Don't you think it has started snowing?"
Doorstep Library works because the volunteers we have are committed and passionate about reading for pleasure. They come out and they read with us when it's dark, when it's raining, when it's windy, when it's really horrible and cold out there. Our volunteers are still here week in, week out, going out to these families with their bright, excited faces, with their enthusiasm for books and for the stories that they're going to share with those families. And because we're going to the families don't have to worry about bundling the kids up in their coats and trekking out with them and getting on the tube or walking over the road to go somewhere. They just get to stay at home and we go to them. It works because it's fun and enjoyable, and the children and then the parents pick up on the excitement that the volunteers have for what we're doing.
Let's meet Jagdeep Birdie, head teacher of Colville Primary, another school that benefits from the work of TSF.
TSF found us. Caroline Haas came to see me in my first month of headship and started to talk about the TSF and what it might be able to do with Colville or for Colville. And we started to put together some ideas, and Caroline put forward some proposals for what we could do, and she also wanted to support us with things that we already had in mind, such as beginning to improve music. So she helped us set up a trumpet to pay for some of our trumpet tuition, to be able to lift not only core standards within a school, but also then to be offering the additional things that make a school amazing to be at, and to be able to concentrate on all of those different things and balance and spin all the plates at the same time is a huge achievement.
TSF believes that a child's educational experience is a vital part of a happy, productive and successful childhood. The foundation aims to educate the whole child, heart, body and mind.
When I met Caroline for the first time, I had no idea that TSFoundation the relationship would have such an impact on our school and our thinking. It first felt that we were going to be doing one or two programmes together. However, it has morphed and grown well beyond what I imagined it would be, and it has enabled us to think very differently about the education we're providing.
Because we want the children in this school to take their place and go on to live a different life from the one that they were born into. And hopefully Thomas's, with these great projects, are helping us on that journey.